Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hello everyone, welcome back to the bargain basement Porsche 996 Boxster. And we have a radiator finally to fit. It's dripping away. So let's save this poor car from its coolant nightmares and jack it up, get the wheel off, strip the wheel arch, get the radiator out and get the new one fitted. This has been a long time coming. So hopefully, fingers crossed, once again, this solves the coolant leak issues and then we have no problems going forward. And technically, it's a running car. Fresh oil, fresh coolant, fresh air filter, oil filter. The spark plugs were done not that long ago on the previous service anyway, so that's all good. Yeah, so hopefully, by the end of this video, maybe we can take it for a little spin. Fingers crossed. Let's get it jacked up, strip the wheel, let's crack on. Mr. Jack. Poor old thing. Right, there we go. That's one plus. It's actually got the lock and wheel nut. That'd have been good, wouldn't it? What are we, a 19? We are, we're a 19. So, to put the car on a little bit of wood, because it's pretty low, so I can just about get to the jacking points now. Right, let's get it in the air. Up she goes. Let's get this wheel off. Oh, what a faff. Oh well, arch lining's out. Yeah, at least now we can see what we're getting to. This is all seen better days under here, but I'll undo these bolts that hold the carrier to the chassis and then go from there. Yeah, poor old thing. Oh my God, what have I done? What are they then, 13 mil? Right, can't put it off anymore. Let's get this coolant out. Hopefully in one bit. I can't do that again, can I? Electrical connector there, all the bolts are out there, it's hanging on a thread, as am I. Pipe out there, pipe out there, pipe out there. Is that it? Is that it? Any more fixings? I think it's just I think that's it. Are we out? We're out. I think. Losing Jubilee clips. I should probably pop that hose off from there. I think we're out. I think. Yes! God! We'll reuse that coolant. Not. Oh, man. Oh. Right, I got to put these hoses back on that end because I sort of took them off the wrong end because I couldn't get to that clip. So I'll feed them back in where they are, and then we'll disconnect the fan housing and get the new one on. Oh my God. This is nuts. It's good though. Gotta love it. Look at this thing, it's knackered. The thing is, it looks pretty complicated, but it's not actually that bad. There's one electrical connector, obviously for the fan housing, bottom hose, top hose, and the rest just bolts. It's just getting this out of the fan housing. Anyway, let's just, yeah, one step at a time, one step at a time. So yeah, it's not too convoluted. Top and bottom hose. Luckily, because the car's jacked up, obviously all the coolant has gone to the back, which is great because I think we've only basically lost a litre maybe. So I'll run all the new pipes to the new rad. So after a bit of a battle, the old knackered rad is off, and it has definitely seen better days. That is hammered. So I'm going to get the bottom hose off and start building our nice fresh new one. Lovely jubbly. So, new radiator is on. As you can see, aircon condenser's back on. Just got a couple of bolts to fit in there. So technically now, top bottom hose is on. I'm just going to nip this little nut up here. And then there's nothing really stopping us dropping the front, fill it up with coolant, check for leaks. God, come on. Righty ho, here we go, ladies and gents. We've got the bleed valve up. Let's get some coolant in the old girl. Fingers crossed we have no leaks. Right, so, moment of truth. Let's see if it leaks. Fingers crossed. So good. Let it get up to temperature. So far so good. Just want the fans to come on, then I can start rebuilding the front end. Fans are on. The fans are on. Yes! No leaks. Yes! Fans are on. Ticking over beautifully. No leaks. I am a happy, happy boy. Good old girl. No leaks at all watertight. Time to get it built up, I guess. Bumper back on. So, cowl is now on. Exterior temp sensor. New radiator in there. It's good to clean all this out as well, because I think that's where they fail. You get a load of crap sat at the bottom of the rad and then eventually it eats through. So both sides cleared. Time for a bumper. Right, one bumper. Sorted. Just like that, Boxster's got its bumper back on. I think I'm going to attack the roof. I'm going to pull the seal out and then we're going to reseal the fabric, put the seal back in. Fingers crossed that doesn't leak anymore. So next on the list is this poor roof. So the fabric is actually fixed to this panel here with a double-sided tape, basically, and then the seal holds all that together. Oh, right. So the seal is off. It's pretty gross. I'm going to give it a good clean before it goes back in. So that is the plan, to now attack the roof, and we can reseal. Basically, the fabric's come off of its tape, so it's literally a piece of double-sided tape that holds the fabric on. So I'm going to re-tape that, and then that seal holds the whole fabric in place, really. And then fingers crossed we're watertight, and then we can get onto the fun bit of washing it. But for now, let's sort this out. Make sure the roof's all watertight. We're going to get some tyres on in this video too, and then I'm going to treat you guys to a little spin up the road just to show you what the 986 Boxster is all about and how well it drives. Let's attack this fabric and get the roof sorted. I've got some new rams on order, so the actual motors themselves work fine. It's a common fault on these that there's plastic knuckles on the end of the rams that they are designed to snap if there's any misalignment in the roof. So yeah, unfortunately they've snapped. That's why the car's so cheap, because the roof doesn't work, but the motors do. So it's just a matter of getting some new rams on and adjusting the tension cables to sort of stop the roof going all the way back when it closes itself, to keep it nice and tight. And then fingers crossed the roof works. What a pig. What a pig of a job. Using a little plastic pry tool to sort of get to the back of the seal and get it into its slot, and it does sort of end up going, but it's, yeah, a little bit annoying. So it sort of just pushes its way back in. This has got a rounded edge, so it's not going to damage it. So there we have it. The seal is back in. There is no longer a giant hole here into the inside of the car. We have a nice uniform line of the stitching all the way around where it should sit. So, should we give it a clean? At least then I'll know if it's watertight. I won't do any polishing or tarting up as of yet, but I think let's give it a good old clean, because she's looking a little bit sorry for herself, and I think it deserves it. This is going to be exciting. I'm so sad. Right, this has been a long time coming, but without further ado, I'm going to give it a wash. At least then we'll know if there's any leaks. Fingers crossed there isn't any. I've cleared all the drain holes, I've resealed the canvas, so I'm really hoping that this thing is now watertight from the engine and watertight from everywhere else in the body. And then we're going to treat it to some new tyres, and then we're going to take it for a spin, because I am itching to get out on the open road with this thing. So why not just do it in this video? So this, just a citrus-based gentle cleaner for the fabric. Then we will agitate and rinse. Get years and years of grime off of this roof, because it's much needed. God. Just give it a little clean. Makes everything just that little bit better. Well, what a difference just a wash makes. Yeah, obviously under the lights, it's still, the paint's still pretty knackered in places, but I'll get to that. I just wanted to give it a little quick spruce up and just make it that little bit better, make sure there's no leaks. So yeah, we're watertight inside, which is really good. Everywhere got completely soaked, obviously, with the wash process, so that means both the front and rear drain holes are doing their jobs, and my repair on the rear of the roof is doing its job. So yeah, win-win. But before we go anywhere and do anything related to driving this car, I want to give this interior a good clean out. While the seats are out, I want to get it hoovered, steamed, clean all the surfaces, because at the minute it is gross. We've got our scrubbing pad. This car's getting treated, brand new scrubbing pad. Decent leather cleaner. So we'll attack it with this first. Try and pull any of the surface grime off. Yeah, a little bit. Like I said, it's not too bad. It just needs a bit of love. So let's give that residue a bit of a wipe off. See what we're left with. These are really good because they've got little bristles on, so it gets in all the, it agitates all the little nooks and crannies. Lovely job. So I'll get some little brushes. We can get in all the nooks and crannies with the brushes, in all the vents, wipe the dash off. Job done. So, brush time. So we get a little soft detailing brush. Try not to spray it on the actual surface itself. Get the brush loaded up. And with the brush, you can get in all the nooks and crannies. Let's get the wheel down. Don't forget behind there. Give those dials a wipe. 123,059 miles. This old girl's got on it. So, as you can see, the seats are back in. Nice and comfy and heated. Yeah, the carpets were hoovered and steamed. There's no more water or moisture underneath them, which is really good after washing it. Yeah, I was kind of dreading looking under them, just hoping there wasn't going to be any more water in the footwells, but that's all bone dry, which is great. So yeah, we're giving the inside a bit of a clean up as well. It wasn't too bad, just a little bit of grime here and there. Steering wheel came up nicely, and really, really excited for this little thing. It's coming on leaps and bounds. So the next thing on the list is to go around and see Chris at BMC and get some rear tyres fitted. I'm going to have a go on the tyre fitting machine, so that's going to be good. Never done it before in my life, so there's a first time for everything. So tyres on, then we can take it for a spin. Really looking forward to this. Love this little thing. Good old car. Oh, there's a screw on the floor. It's good, isn't it?
So, right rear off, look at the state of that. Down to the metal. Yeah, definitely needs some new tyres, this car.
Oh, got it in the wrong way. Muppet. Cheers, Chris. So this is Chris from BMC, Volvo Specialist, just around the corner. He's a top bloke helping me get these tyres on. They're a 40 sidewall, so they are quite tight. But yeah, getting to grips with the tyre machine, it's definitely not easy. But yeah, finally hooked it on and off she comes. So just scratching the bead back with a wire brush for the drill, just to make sure there's no rubbish on the surface, so tyres seal nice and properly. New valve going in. So all of this is a first for me, so it feels good to get involved rather than just sit back and watch someone else do it. It's always good. Time to get the tyre on and sealed, so whack a bit of sealant on first. Now time to start feeding it onto the rim. Yeah, they're quite tight, these. A little bit of pressure to get the sidewall on, but there we go. There we have it. One tyre on, ready to air up. Yeah, it's always funny when the bead pops, it scares the crap out of you. One tyre, done. Look at that, fresh rubber. Balanced up. Perfect. Just what we want. As you can see, struggling to get the wheel off. Don't drop it. And on they go, just like that. 2 new tyres, ready to go back on the car. Come on, line it up. Don't mess this up. Get a bolt in quickly before it falls off. Chris having a good laugh at me then. Cheers, Chris. Tighten them back up. Get it back on the floor. And get them torqued up. So you join me with the 986 bargain basement Boxster on this crisp November morning. The sun is just coming up over that away, and it has actually got a bit of water, which is really nice. It's not particularly cold at the minute. Yesterday we were at BMC with Chris, fitting the rear tyres. I'd like to thank Chris so much for being my tutor for the afternoon and showing me the ropes of tyre fitting. It wasn't an easy job, but it was good fun at the same time. We had a laugh. So yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. And what better fitting to take this old girl for a bit of a spin up these lanes and show you guys what it's all about. So without further ado, let's do it. Right, the sun is shining. Let's belt up. And hit the road. Right, here we go. It's bright. That sun's really bright. The morning chorus of a flat 6. I don't think much beats it. Third. This is the first time for me driving a Boxster. I've never driven one before. I've driven 911s, KNs, but never a Boxster. And they're just designed to have fun. So good. And I hate to say it, but I'm slowly falling for this car. This was never meant to happen. The brief that I set myself was to come back from Loughborough Cult, buy a cheap Porsche for the channel, work on it myself, which I have done. I've done all of this work myself. And to, in the springtime or before, find a buyer for it and keep moving on up in the levels of Porsche ownership. But there's just something about this car. They're just so usable. I've got my heated seat on. It's just so good. There's a lot of things I still need to sort out. The roof still needs sorting. I need to sort the push rods for the roof. So I'm going to get around to that. A ton of paint correction needs to be done. So I'm going to do that in a full video of that as well. But I just wanted to get it out, get a feel for the car, and yeah, besotted. And it drives amazingly. It's a 2004 car. It's a 5-speed manual. The gear change is completely smooth and seamless. There's no rattles or knocks. The steering's tight and agile and precise. It's just, it was 1,800 quid. And it does this. It's not, it doesn't feel lightning speed quick. It's, you know, anything up to sort of 4,000 revs, it's quite docile, but anything past that, it just comes alive naturally with these cars. It's the 2.7, so it's flat 6, legendary engine, legendary noise. The weight distribution's perfect. Obviously it's mid-engine, so the engine sits right behind you, which you're sort of quite aware of because it's, you know, it's there. But yeah, and what a soundtrack too. Hope you guys have enjoyed this installment with the bargain basement Boxster build. I wanted to get it up to a good roadworthy standard so I can show you guys what it's all about. Be sure to check in on the next vid, which will be full of detailing content because this thing needs a ton of paint correction, which I'm looking forward to. Get it nice and shiny and get it back out again. And we'll fix the roof too. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Adios.